Bosch? Chrome. Okay, this is the video. It's on West Ham's channel. All you gotta do to see it is do !Bronzeman. Snakes in my heart. It's a very, very cool intro. I do wish he actually had the names. I feel like it got a little bit rushed towards the end, bro, because they have the name of the captains and they have our graphics, but they don't have the names of each people. And like 50% of the comments are, wait, why is DitterBitter in it again? And 50% of the other comments are, who is everyone? Can we see all the names? Can we see the list of everyone's? But yeah. You'll be pleased to hear I secured some buds there. I did too, Voth. Little fucking Bosch, bro. Cheers, my guy. All right, let's watch the trailer. We got the 4 captains. We got Perp, West Ham, Oda, Dino. The team captain, Mr. Perp. Yeah, I'm cooked already. I'm doing a day stream today, yeah. Oh, this clip, man. The Risley Rabbits, dude. Bro, this is when Dino KO'd Reese for Max. Yeah, of course Perp is the captain. He's the biggest guy on our team, bro. Like, he's the genius behind everything, you know? We've got to win for him. When we were planning it in Discord and stuff, like, they were calling it my team first. I'm like, to be honest, bro, that's probably not going to go down well. Like, let's make Perp the captain, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, you know what? That's probably a good idea. And it definitely was.
Bronzeman mode Creator Showdown. In this month-long event starting
okay, the rules will be here.
5 p.m. BST.
Well, all the info will be here.
Will form a group.
Hello, Kevin Hart. How you doing, Beast?
Starting at level 3, each team will progress their Bronzeman account as a group. A Bronzeman account is a PvP version of an Iron Man. When you spawn in at level 3, every item in the game is locked. Items can only be unlocked through PKing other players or obtaining the item yourself.
So who's in your team? Yeah, right? It didn't actually go... Was there even... Yeah, okay, so... We'll go through the teams really quickly. The video doesn't say. I know, it shows the avatars, but not everyone knows the avatars. So wait, who's the fucking black guy on the left, bro? Is that Greg? Yo! Yo, who's this black guy all the way on the left, bro? Is that Greg? Because Oda's team is Greg, Reese, Oda Block, Wiggled, and C Engineer. So Oda's in the middle. C Engineer's on the left. I don't know which one's Wiggle. I have to assume Greg is the black guy. And then I don't know which one. There's no fat guy for Reese. And then I think Wiggled has to be the guy on the right because he's the skeleton. Wiggled is bald, no beard. Really? I thought Wiggled would be the white guy because Wiggled's kind of like a skeleton in real life. That's definitely Oda. The black guy just has to be Greg. But yeah, it's Greg, Oda, Reese, C Engineer, and Wiggled. Very strong team. In my opinion, the strongest team there. Wiggled is a crazy pickup. For those of you who don't know Wiggled, he's the leader of Blazers. They've won like over $100,000 from Deadman mode. He's the guy who taught Solo Mission and Reese everything they know. It all came from Wiggle. So that's a crazy pickup. C Engineer is a genius. He's not like the best 1v1 ability, but everything else that comes with C Engineer is just absolute genius. Obviously, Oda and Reese is just raw, pure capability. And Greg as well. Like, that's just a stacked ass team.
It will form a group.
And then the Risley Rabbits is their group Iron Man. From left to right is, I don't know who's this left guy. Is that Dino, Jay, Ian, Alfie, Sicknerd? Maybe it's Sicknerd? I don't know. How were the team's picks? I got all the questions. Well, they're kind of just, they weren't like draft orders, like all-stars or anything. The Risley, so the first 2 teams were my team, me and Perp's team, and West Ham's team. So there was only like 10 of us signed up at the start. We only had 2, it was going to be a 5v5 initially. And West Ham and Stewie and Doobie all played the original Bronzeman mode together, like their own group. They all played together, so they wanted to play together again. Eli really wanted to play with West Ham. So it was just kind of based off who wanted to play with each other. Me, Jake, Kat, and Perp were all New Zealand, Australia time zone. And Nish has been my friend for like 10, 15 years. He's one of my first creator friends. So it was like the Oceanic gang plus my boy Nish, you know. So those are the first 2 teams we kind of set up pretty quickly. And then I think Greg was in one of our chats Because we were trying to get more people, but people weren't saying yes initially. Like, we asked the whole All-Stars Discord with 30 people, like, who wants to play? And people were like, it's a month long, $1 billion race. You got that green link with Nish, right? Yeah, that's my boy Nish, yeah. So, but then I think Greg got on a call with West Ham, and then he was like, bruv, what if we get Oda involved? And then Oda was like, you know what, to be honest, I don't want to do no maxing, because he's doing like a maxing series right now. Like, I go to this guy's stream, bro. He's doing fucking Pyramid Plunder every day for hours. Like, so he was on the call. He's like, you know what, this actually sounds like a lot of fun. So he signed up a team. And obviously the Oda effect is crazy. If Oda's in the tournament, everyone wants to be in the tournament. So Reese, he hopped on the treadmill. He said, sign me up. Wiggled is Reese's boy. So he brought Wiggled along. And Wiggled getting back into content creation is sick. I think he's going to be streaming again, he said to me. So that'd be very cool. And the last guy on the team is C Engineer. I think he was going to be a backup for the Grizzly Bears group if one of them dropped out. But they got their full 5. So C Engineer is just like good friends, He's just easy to get along with everyone. So he got put on that team. So that was the third team. And then the Grizzly Bears just signed up as like a full team, which is pretty cool. I think initially people thought Dino wasn't going to do it. But then Dino probably realized like, oh my God, all these other people are going to be doing it. And I'm not going to be doing it. So I might as well do it. So that's how we got it. There was a couple more people who probably wanted to be in a part of it, but it took us a long time to organize. If it was just going to be 2 teams of 5, we would have started it like 3 weeks ago or something. But having Oda and Reese and all these people in it is huge, so it's better to have all of them.
Welcome to Bronzeman Mode Creator Showdown.
Yes, mate.
This month-long event starting July 15th at 5 p.m. BST, 4 teams of 5 will form a group Bronzeman together.
People really want to start doing wider scale shit too, yeah.
Will progress their Bronzeman accounts as a group. A Bronzeman account is a PvP version.
How you doing, Best Rapper and my Kickstream Beast?
When you spawn in at level 3, every item in the game is locked. Items can only be unlocked through PKing other players or obtaining the item yourself.
So it's like standard Bronzeman rules. You have to kill someone or do the PVM for it. And then you unlock it for your whole team.
Heading to the Chambers of Xeric and getting them as a drop. Once a player unlocks an item, the entire group receives that unlock and can all buy it on the Grand Exchange like a regular player. So if Odablock unlocks an AGS, his group member Reese can then buy the AGS on the Grand Exchange, provided that he has the money to do so. Each team will have to strategize and come up with the best plan possible to win in the weekly event. Yes, the weekly event. Each weekly challenge will take place on Tuesday, 8 p.m. BST, starting July 22nd. Bodhi will both be spectating.
Bodhi is casting. It's going to be huge, dude. Not only are we going to have all the views from everyone involved, Bodhi, the man, the myth, the legend, is going to be casting the weekly events every Tuesday. Holy fuck.
Who the fuck is DitterBitter?
Holy shit, Jason with the resubscription. Thank you very much, Beast. I will be doing the $1 billion race today. Yeah, we're just going through the Bronzeman mode, talking about it for like 10 minutes, and then I'll get back into the $1 billion race. Jason, thank you for the resubscription. So I don't know if the weekly events... Yeah, he definitely talks about the weekly events, right?
Win in
oh my god, oh my god. Dude, I don't know why it's so loud today, bro. Yo, Timo Goat with the Prime. Oh my god, sorry, boys. I don't know why it's so loud. Thank you for the subscriptions. So yeah, there are weekly events every Tuesday. It's going to be like Wednesday, 9 a.m. for me, or like 7 a.m. or something. Good luck, Beast. Bodhi with the cast is sick. Yeah, it's going to be huge,
yes,
dude.
The weekly events. Each weekly challenge will take place on Tuesday, 8 p.m. BST, starting July 22nd. Bodhi will both be spectating and casting them on his stream, along with the competitors streaming their own point of views. The first event is Team Deathmatch.
Team Deathmatch,
in a restricted
baby.
area, all teams will have 30 minutes to rack up as many kills as possible. At the end of the allotted time, the team with the most kills win the challenge. The second event taking place on
so it's literally going to be all 4 of our teams. Video is a little quiet, Ditter. Oh, true. It's literally going to be all 4 of our teams in like a closed location. We're going to have a 30-minute cap, and the team with the most kills at the end win. It's going to be a return fight, so we're going to need return sets and stuff, and it should be pretty interesting. There's no teaming allowed between teams, but obviously like there's going to be third partying the entire event. Can clans crash these events though? Mate, content creator privilege. We have our own private worlds for all of these private events. Labosh. The content creator privilege is too good. We were in a call, and I don't want to take too much credit, but West Ham was talking like, bro, we might have to do these events off stream. Like, people are going to crash us. Like, we were talking about doing like Castle Wars and no like Wilderness events and like doing Clan Wars, Purple Portal stuff. I was like, bro, just send Mank a message. Like, this is going to do like hundreds of thousands, millions of views. Just send him a message. All we need is a private world on a weekly basis just to do these fights. Wait, so the BMM is going to be on private worlds? No. Just for the fights, just for the events. We have weekly events where we don't want to be crashed, so it's on the private world. Everything else is on the normal world. That's how Bronzeman mode works. We have to interact with the normal game, play with normal people, smite people, kill people, thank God snipe team would have been pissed. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, all teams would have been sniped. It would have been terrible for all of us, to be honest. Like, there's going to be so many eyes on this if we're playing on a public world. We'd never be able to do wilderness stuff, to be honest. So, shout out Mod Max, shout out Jagex. I knew they'd do it. Like, it's millions of views. I was like, Casper, just ask them, bro. They'll do it. And they did it.
Week will be protect the president. Each team will...
This is going to be cool. Week 2. So, like, each team is going to have a president and, like, one person to protect. Sort of like Wilderness Wars, if, you know, you're real OG RuneScape and you watched that event, like, years ago, where there was, like, Sick Nerd and Bodhi and all these people as, like, they were, like, bosses and people had to, like, kill them. So we're going to do that on a much, like, smaller scale. So each team's going to have a president, and once that president's killed, they're out.
Will assign one player, the president.
Don't protect Trump, yo. Well, this is Obama, bro. We're protecting Obama.
Week will be
nah, bro. We're protecting my president. You know, we're protecting Katarina. You know.
Each team will assign one player, the president, designated by a crown. Each team will have to hunt down the other team's president while protecting their own. For the third week and the final event leading up to the finale is a 5v5.
Bro, I don't want to say too much, you know, but between me and Nish, we have like probably 10,000 Clan Wars victories under our belt. Like, I can't even, I'm seriously 10,000, just saying.
5 Clan Wars style fight. Each team will go head to head in a round robin style tournament until a victor is decided. And fear not, each one of these events will have a special reward at the end for the winners to set up their team for the finale. For the finale taking place on the 16th of August.
Wait, he doesn't go through the
8 p.m.
rewards and stuff. Do you think I can just leak them?
Each team will gear themselves up for a DMM All-Stars style finale. Whichever team is crowned the winner will tally their combined bank value and have the opportunity to steal that money from each one of the remaining teams.
Yeah, that's the overall prize. So let's say over a month. We're playing these accounts for a month. If I make 5 bill, Oda makes 10 bill, Skill Specs makes 15 bill. What's the last team? West Ham's team win the whole thing. They get all our money.
Aside from the weekly events will take place on the regular old school RuneScape servers, meaning we will be at the mercy of the viewers. Stream sniping will happen and there will be a lot of
the comment section on this is going to be like so calm, just chill. Nothing, nothing toxic in this comment section.
Classic paid actors. It's not uncommon for viewers to want to donate or sabotage for their creators. However, this event is meant to be for fun. It's not meant to be super competitive. Each team will be responsible
it's
to
be
check
very casual. Like, I'm going to be playing. I'm not going to let my team down. Like, I'll play as much as everyone else is playing, but it's meant to be casual. It's a month long. It's not going to be like 20-hour days like All Stars.
Own kills on its legitimacy. We simply do not have the resources to verify every single kill. Each week has combat level caps to avoid any snowballing. We want to keep the event fairly relaxed, and since it is on the main game, progression on the accounts will be a lot slower.
Yeah, for sure,
we felt that setting the combat level caps and rules in place was important to give the creators the free time off if they needed it. This way, we can expect the weekly challenges and final to be somewhat evenly matched without someone feeling left behind just because they took a day off. Each weekly challenge will take place on a private world given to us by Jagex. Without their support, the weekly challenges would have been practically impossible to do without interruption, so a big thank you is due to Jagex. We're in a golden era of content creation, and everyone taking part in this has been a massive help. From Jagex to the creators to the artists and the community, they've all been extremely helpful setting this up from what was originally a very bare bones idea from the group Bronzeman mode I did last year. So I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone involved, and for the rest of you, July 15th, 5 p.m. BST. Mark it in your calendar, and I will see you there.
July 15th, 5 p.m. BST. Translate that to whatever you want. 4 teams of 5. Quick scan of the comments. Yeah, okay. Let's, surely they're all just going to be super calm and chill, Greg, thank you for this opportunity. We finally got Greg. 2 errors in this video. Bodhi got KO'd, Oh, wait. Ignore all the cat videos in my recommended. Leaving the trust. Like, guys, come on. Look at my YouTube recommended, bro. Leaving this trust to each team and knowing that DitterBitter's in the tourney is crazy. Ban DitterBitter, and it's a pretty good deal. Can't believe DitterBitter is in the tournament. Snipers and donos? Ditter's team gonna feast. Reese OSRS, my boy, you know, we're back in action. We're doing content together. This is gonna be so fun. I can't wait. Let's go, Reese. We all know that by day 2, Ditter should have... Dude, I know. I read this one, bro. This one was funny, bro. We all know that by day 2, Ditter should have randomly PK5 max sets, bro. I'm going to be level 50 on day 2. I know I'm good, but, bro, I'm not that good, you know? Should be dope, but why Ditter? Because we just want to play together. Really wish there wasn't Ditter in this competition. Why accept DitterBitter again? Ditter should have invited. Mad. Got my low level ready to die here. Hyped about this. Thank you, West Up Legend. Best OSRs intro. If you're gonna have good vibes, why Ditter? LMFAO. Buddy's gonna cheat and make it toxic. You notice how like these guys are the one ruining the vibe right now? Like we're all chilling. Everyone's good. Oda's a part of it. Reese is a part of it. We all have our own teams. We're all chilling. And these very parasocial people don't know anything. And they're asking, why am I invited to an event with my friends? It's because me and my friends want to play RuneScape together. All the content creators keep inviting you, yet you cheat every event. Why is that? Yeah, the 2 and 2 are not adding up. How do they not think that one through? They don't think. And yeah, it's very simple. West Ham Winkers. I'm 99% sure this is a last minute change from West Ham Wankers. After Jagex told you to change it. Now that is true. West Ham Winkers was meant to be West Ham Wankers, and the perpetrators was meant to be the predators. But we can't have that one. Ditter, the most famous person in the tourney. Your name comes up more than anyone else. Bro, hey, you know, bad publicity, good publicity. It's all publicity, allegedly. Having Bodhi casting is a big win. DitterBitter isn't invited, right? I am. Stop inviting Ditter to things. Oh, okay. He'll just stop. If Ditter gets a lot of donations from paid actors, I swear to God, I will donate a max set to Oda and West Ham's team each. Yes, it is much more likely that I am going to get those donation paid actors. Okay, dude. This one was funny. It says no way to put Ditter on the first second, and then if you go to the first second of the video, what he's referring to here is there's a rat in Varrock Wilderness. I mean, that's just comedic. That's good stuff, you know? I mean, that's good stuff. You can't argue with that one. That's good stuff. I can't wait for Street Cybers to accidentally die to their favorite streamers with myself. Yeah, we're just going to be taking it chill. We're not going to be taking donations and stuff like that. There will be some moments that viewers try to create drama off of. But I think generally the creators are going to be playing this one a lot more casual than All-Stars. And it's just like, it's a lot slower paced. There's no crazy prize marketing or anything. But yeah. Damn, I hope Solo Mission was invited but not available. People like Solo Mission, Torvesta, YouTubers. This is like a streaming sort of event. They wouldn't want to do something like this. It's going to be huge for Twitch and Kick. Going to be very, very big for everyone involved. Who let Ditter into this? Why y'all continue to let this cheater profit from these events? Jeffrey Bryant, 8109, bro, we're still waiting for you to go to something where I actually cheated. Show me a kill. Show me one of the stream snipes. And I'll give you 1 Bitcoin, man. But all in all, you know, a lot of good. Obviously, I'm only reading the bad ones. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good feedback here. Why can't these content creators just understand the viewers don't want Ditter? I mean, you're just being loud, bro. Like, you're just screaming. Wish I could watch this, but I don't support Ditter. Good luck, lads. Do you think this guy's going to watch this? Probably. Bosh. Love it. Like, there's a lot of good comments here, obviously. But they're just going to hate on me because they want to. But that's all good. I'm very excited. All the people that flame me just wish they could be in the tourney. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to be having fun, playing with my friends, having a good time, putting on some good content. We all know the views are going to go up. People who say they're not going to watch are going to watch regardless because it's going to be such good content. They can either be upset or they can just watch and be happy. So, yeah, I'm very excited. Starts July 15th. My team, me, Nish, Kat, Perp, Jake, also my best friends. We're going to cook. It's going to be a lot of fun. Any questions? Any questions? You want to team with Perp and Eevescape? Oh, my content. Yes, dude. Yes, I am. Nice Goober highlights on the right side. I do like a bit of Goober, bro. What can I say? You know? Come on, mate. Labosh. The most unhinged team of all time. Yeah, yeah. It should be pretty interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. But it'll be a lot of fun, dude. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to be daily uploading on the Clips channel. And we will be regularly uploading on the YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed to the Clips, subscribe to the YouTube. Can Cat and H? I saw her World account, but I haven't seen her PK. She's definitely not the best on our team, but she's not the worst. I think if Eevescape and Cat had a couple fights against each other, I think people would be surprised. You know, I think Cat would win like 3-4 of those fights. You know, out of 10. So Cat's good. She has an H in the past a lot. She hasn't played as much RuneScape. She hasn't done as much PKing recently, but she can definitely hold her own. I was gonna have her in the 1v1 tournament, but she was just sleeping during it. Like, she's not terrible. She's definitely better than, like, Sick Nerd. You know what I mean? Like, there's a worse player than Cat in the entire thing. So, we should be good. See you in a few days there. Yo, boss, mate. Fucking boss, Jason. I'll see you, dude. And like the only part is like a really 1v1 in Hing is like at the end, right? For the DMM All Stars finale, like she can hold her own against anyone she's matched up with for that. We'll be good. During the multi things and team things, she'll be more than good. Like we'll be just as good as any other team, and like in a fair sort of sense. When does the Bronzeman start? July 15th. I'm sure there'll be timing on the All-Stars video or the Bronzeman Stars video, but it's July 15th at some time BST. I'm not exactly sure. I know it's at 4 a.m. my time on July 16th is the start.